Baylor, your off-ball activity really stands out. Can you just speak to how that helps open up the game for yourself and your teammates?
Yeah, I think I have a lot of gravity when I'm out there. People are trying to take away my three-point shot, and so with that, my ability to move off the ball and cut and screen for other people, they're pretty worried about letting me open for a shot, and in turn, it opens up things for my teammates. And I think, you watch a lot of the great shooters, especially in the NBA, they're really good with moving without the ball. Steph Curry, Sam Hauser, really good with moving out the ball. So.
And you also had 7 assists today, so could you just sort of take us through what you were seeing from the defense that allowed you to make those reads?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a pretty competent passer. I feel like playmaking is something that maybe is a little underrated with my game. And, not necessarily this or that, but just reading what the defense is giving me in specific, different reads. And whether that's a lob, whether that's a one more or pocket pass, I feel like, my game allows me to, read what the defense is doing.
And then Baylor, that first quarter, you guys go down 10-0. Just take me through that huddle. What was your mindset when you guys bounced back?
Yeah, we were just everybody relaxed. Keep playing. I felt like during that run we got a lot of good looks. We just couldn't make a shot, and we ended up coming back pretty easily and settling in, and a 10 point lead in the NBA and the G League is really nothing. So we were all calm and just telling each other to stay with it.
And then later in the game, you got in a bit of foul trouble, had 5 fouls. What were you telling yourself when you knew you had to go back in?
Just continue to be aggressive, continue to just play like I always do. Wasn't really thinking too much of it at that point. Obviously, wasn't trying to foul out, but wasn't going to lack any aggressiveness in terms of how I was playing.
And then sort of similar to DJ's first question, you missed your first few shots right in the first quarter, but how were you able to bounce back, and what was your mentality there?
Yeah, I think it's a long game, like you said, and I felt like I got some open looks early and just didn't capitalize. Part of being a shooter is being able to move on from one shot to the next, and obviously I missed my first 3, but I thought they were good looks, and some of them felt good. They just didn't fall, and my teammates and coaches give me confidence to continue to shoot and continue to be aggressive, and I was, and just ended up got into a good rhythm there.
And then another thing, without JD, did you feel a need to step up at all, or did you just let the game come to you?
I think, without JD in there, it gives a little more opportunity to have the ball in the hands. Obviously, JD's a terrific player and really great with the ball, and that's why, we have him, and he has the ball a lot. And so with him out, it definitely gave me some more opportunities to play with the ball, and I think we kind of did it by committee a little bit, myself, Ron Harper and Jay Scrub and London coming off the bench. So I think we kind of did it by committee for sure.
And then you mentioned Harper and Scrub. Can you talk to their performances off the bench for you today?
Yeah, they've been big time, for these last couple games and all season really, coming off the bench and giving us energy. Scrub had 11 rebounds today, was big, and Ron, kind of playing that backup point guard role and being able to, command the offense and be vocal out there. They're 2 big time pieces for us, especially coming off the bench, giving us energy.